Please subscribe my channel to help me grow. The first thing I heard when I stepped inside my home after 2 weeks away was silence. Not the peaceful kind, but the kind that feels staged. Heavy. Waiting. My suitcase slipped from my hand when I noticed something small but deeply wrong. My wife's perfume lingering in the hallway, too fresh, too recently sprayed. She only did that when she was nervous. I missed you, she called from the kitchen. Her voice light, easy, too easy. When she hugged me, her arms felt warm, but her body felt distant, like she wasn't fully there. Nothing changed while you were gone, she said with a practiced smile. The words should have comforted me. Instead, they lodged inside my chest like a splinter. Because something had changed. I couldn't explain how I knew, but I felt it, like the house itself was holding its breath. As we ate dinner, I watched her. The way she avoided my eyes. The way she fidgeted with her sleeves. The way she forced laughter a half-second too late. I told myself I was imagining it. That I was just tired. That 2 weeks away was enough to mess with my head. But doubt has a voice of its own, and that night, it wouldn't shut up. I noticed the first real crack when I walked into the living room for a glass of water. A faint draft touched my ankles. Strange, because all the windows were shut. I followed the cold thread until it led me to the bookshelf, our bookshelf. The one she obsessively kept symmetrical. Except one book was slightly out of place. My stomach tightened. I reached for it, and the entire shelf clicked. Shifted. A seam appeared along the edge, one I had never seen before. Are you coming to bed? My wife called from down the hall. My heartbeat thudded so loudly I was sure she could hear it. Yeah, I said, forcing my voice steady. Just grabbing water. I waited until her footsteps faded. Then I pulled the shelf. It swung open. Behind it was a narrow hidden room, dark, cold, and humming faintly with the smell of aftershave that didn't belong to me. My knees weakened. Inside, on a small table, lay a half-empty glass, a scarf I had never seen before, and a phone charger that wasn't ours. The air felt heavier with every breath, thick with the presence of someone who had been here recently. Someone comfortable enough to leave their things behind. I heard soft footsteps behind me. Don't, she whispered. I turned slowly. She stood in the doorway, her face drained of color, her hands trembling. How long? My voice cracked. It wasn't anger yet. It was grief wearing confusion like armor. She swallowed hard. It wasn't supposed to be anything. Who? I asked, already bracing for the answer. Her eyes flicked to the scarf. Someone who made me feel seen again, she whispered. Someone who didn't travel all the time. Someone who listened. Her words sliced deeper than any confession of physical betrayal. I stepped back into the room, letting the truth burn through me. And this? This secret place? What is it? A space to breathe, she said softly. A space away from us. Us. The word felt cruel. I didn't want you to find it, she added. I know, I said. Because she hadn't cleaned it. She hadn't erased it. She hadn't even tried. She wanted to be found eventually. That realization hurt more than the betrayal itself. I stepped past her, my voice suddenly calm in a way that frightened me. I think you should use your space. I'll pack my things. She reached for me, tears streaming. Please, we can fix this. But when I looked at her, all I saw was the room. The secret room where our marriage had already ended. And that truth, heavy, cold, undeniable, was the final thing that changed.